Hey everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I'm always on the hunt for great cards. Today it is Monday. That is usually a mail day here on the channel. We got a little mail here from Shane at Shoebox Legends. If you haven't been over to Shane's channel, you don't know what you're missing. It is some good stuff. Shane is always showing cards that he has bought and picked up, singles that he has picked out. He has a real knack for getting great deals on COMC. I don't know. I think he's got like bots patrolling that site or something, because the stuff he finds on there for the prices that he gets it for, I don't know how you do that. It's remarkable to me, the stuff that he finds over there. Shane's a really, really friendly guy and a super generous guy as well. And I know what this group of cards is, but I don't know what the individual cards is. Shane emailed me to ask if this is something that I would like, and it definitely is something that I would like, and I'm pretty excited about it, honestly. You saw me open some archives from 2012, just I guess it was a couple of weeks ago on the channel, and there is a series in that set of high numbers that are pretty hard to get. You only get I think you get one every 3 or 4 packs, I think. In any event, they're pretty hard to get, and Shane said, I was building that set a while ago. I opened a ton of that back in the day, and I have extras of some of the high numbers if you'd like them. And I said, that'd be amazing. I would love to do that. That's a set. I'm not much of a set builder, but that is a set that I thought that I might try to build, because I really, really like that particular set. I like archives anyway, and I think that one is one of the best ones, which is what I said when I opened a blaster box that I opened in. I was pretty excited to get into it, and really excited that Shane offered me his extras on the high numbers from that set. So I'm very excited to get in here. Again, I don't know what the individual cards are or how many he sent. I got the impression, I thought he would send 5 or 6, but this feels like it's significantly more than that, which is pretty much Shane's MO. He is extremely generous and just a super friendly guy. I'm really happy to have gotten to know in the course of my doing the channel. Shane and I email one another and are very often very much of the same mind about things that we collect or things that we're interested in as far as the hobby and sports go. And here's a note, which is awesome. CW, thanks for your friendship, support, and awesome content. So glad to give these 2012 archive short prints a good home after 10 plus years in a box here. Shane, Shoebox Legends. Again, if you haven't been over to Shoebox Legends, I hope very much that you will go over and check out the content there. It's really it's pretty awesome, and he collects a variety. He collects a very, very wide variety of stuff, much as I do, and we've both sort of commiserated often with one another about how we just sort of can't seem to control ourselves. If we see something that looks pretty cool, we can't help but go out of our way to try and add it to our collection, even though it may not be something that we would normally collect. So let's see what Shane sent today. I'm pretty excited about this. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for coming by the channel today. I hope you had a great weekend. Again, it is Monday as I'm filming this. We always do mail days here on Monday, and had a good weekend here. It was pretty hot, but not unenjoyable. We went outside a lot and just had a good time. So I hope you got to do whatever it was that was going to be a good time for you guys on the weekend. It looks like there's more than just 2012 archives in here. I see some Star Wars cards in here as well. These are some 3D Star Wars cards that were available only on Topps Online, and these are really cool cards. I don't have any of these, and I know Shane, I think, is trying to make a set of these, and I didn't know he had very many duplicates of these, so very, very nice for Shane to send these. I am a Star Wars fan, and pretty pumped about these. These are hard to kind of get the camera to show so you can see the 3D effect, but it is there. That's Baze Malbus from, I think that's from Rogue One, if I'm not mistaken. Wedge Antilles from Return of the Jedi. There are 2 actors who played Wedge Antilles, one of Luke's longtime friends from back in the day when they used to shoot Womp Rats in Baker's Canyon. The first actor who played Wedge was in the first Star Wars movie, New Hope, and then they got a different guy to play him in the third movie, Return of the Jedi. That is that guy, General Hux, the evil General Hux. And there's poor Pretty sweet Porg card. I may have to show that to my son. I bet he'd be pretty into that. He hasn't seen any of the Star Wars movies yet. We're pretty strict about how much video we let him watch. And he hasn't actually... I've offered to let him watch the first one, which is now called A New Hope. And he just doesn't seem that interested. And I'm okay with that. I don't mind putting it off. I'm trying to remember... I was definitely older than him when I saw the movie. I saw it in the theater. And I'm trying to remember. I guess that came out in 7. So yeah, I was definitely older than him by quite a bit. So you know, if he is the same age as I was by the time he sees it, I'm okay with that. All right, so these are some of the high numbers, and it looks like he slipped some Orioles in here at the end. That's Shane. You gotta watch him. He's always up to something. Thank you, Shane, already for what I'm seeing here. This is pretty awesome. Kenny Singleton there. That's an awesome throwback card for me, 1980 design of Ken Singleton, who was a longtime Oriole, also played for the Expos and the Mets, and really a good player. He's a good power hitter. I think he batted 5th usually for the Orioles when he was in their lineup. He's a good player. I always like seeing Kenny Singleton. Nice that the backs of these cards from 2012 archives are in the same style as the backs of the 1980 cards. 1977 format of Dave Kingman. King Kong is what his nickname was because he would hit tape measure home runs. Kingman was a dangerous home run hitter, a really, really good player. He played for the Mets for a lot of his career, played for a couple other teams too. Always was exciting whenever there was a game on TV and I got to see Dave Kingman because I always thought he was going to hit some kind of monster home run. Dangerous hitter. Vida Blue. The late Vida Blue just passed away not too long ago. Really great pitcher for the Athletics. Won the American League MVP award as a pitcher in the early 70s, and he was a definite dominant pitcher. Had a very long career in the majors with Oakland and with San Francisco as well. And you can see the backs of all of these match the fronts. Pretty fantastic. Wally Joyner, former Rookie of the Year there in the 1987 design, and there's Andy Van Slyke, who was quite the prospect when he came up with, I'm trying to remember, I thought Van Slyke came up with the Cardinals. There he is with the Pirates. I think that's where he ended up later in his career. We got Mitch Williams there with the Phillies. Now, was Mitch Williams one of the Nasty Boys? I'm trying to remember. I know it was Franco, and I don't remember who the other ones are. They kind of all annoyed me, the nasty lads, as I like to call them. We got Brett Butler there. I think he was also a Rookie of the Year. I'm trying to remember now. Butler, he would have been Rookie of the Year like 81, 80, somewhere in there. We got Bake McBride, really good outfielder for the Phillies, had a long career in baseball. Louis Tiant, Hall of Famer there. Louis Tiant, beautiful 1975 design. I think I like that one better than his regular 1975 card. That's pretty sweet. Ken Griffey Sr. in the 77 design, very nice card. And John Olerud with the Blue Jays, of course, very nice. Ron Gant and Roger McDowell in the 87 design. We got Jack Clark. I always liked Jack Clark a lot. He came up with the Giants in about 77 or so. I thought he was going to be superstar. I thought he was going to absolutely be an amazing player. Really good fielder. He came out first 2 or 3 years, really good hitter, a really good guy to have in the lineup. And, you know, he stayed in baseball for a long time, but he was just kind of an average player for most of his career. George Bell, definitely an above-average player there with the Blue Jays. And Von Hayes for the Phillies, looking very svelte. Von Hayes looking very thin there. And then Yastrzemski, that is one of the inserts, actually. That is not just a high number. That is an insert. That is really cool. That is after the 1967 sticker design for Topps. And I don't have that one. That's a really nice insert. Thank you for that, Shane. I mean, thank you for all of these. This is a great number of cards here. I'm really excited to get all of these. This is awesome. Jacoby Ellsbury, and that is one of the 1977 cloth sticker designs. Very excited about that. That is very cool. I don't have that one, so that is awesome. Gets me closer to... I bought what I thought was going to be a set of those, and I opened that on the channel a little while ago too, and it was a big lot of them, and it was very close to the set, but I think I am missing Ellsbury, so that's a nice one too. Plus, Shane is a Red Sox fan, so that must have been difficult for him to part with. Thank you very much for that, Shane. Then we got some Orioles back here. Rich Dower, good second baseman for them for many years. Is this a buyback? I think this is a buyback card. Look at that. The 65th anniversary design up there. Wow, that is awesome. Shane collects buybacks, and he has kind of a So something that you see on his channel if you watch it much. He often will give you an update on a set that he's trying to make of all buybacks, one of each number, and I think it's a 700 card set is what he's trying to do. He's got a binder he's trying to fill up with a buyback, one of each number all the way to, I think it's either 600 or 700. I have to ask him, I can't remember, but parting with a buyback, that's really, really kind of you, Shane. I really don't have very many buybacks at all, and ever since I saw Shane trying to complete this set, I've kind of become much more interested in them. There was something I never really paid much attention to and thought, not sure how I feel about that, but now that I have some, honestly, I think they're really cool, and I'm going to get, and there's another one, Todd Cruz, and that is a Rediscover Topps. You can see the stamp there. That is also a buyback. Are all of these Orioles buybacks? You got to be kidding me. This is ridiculous. Scott McGregor, great pitcher for the Orioles for many years, part of their great pitching order for the early 80s. Scott McGregor, Rediscover Topps buyback as well. That is awesome. Jim Dwyer as well. Beautiful buybacks here. I can't believe you sent me all these Orioles buybacks. Shane must have, like, you see what's in his binder. He must just have lots and lots of bespoke cheese boxes full of other buyback cards that we don't even see, just, in a vault somewhere. He's got to have like a collection that we can't even imagine. Juan Beniquez, another buyback, 87 Topps. Tom Niedenfuhr, another Rediscover Topps buyback. That is awesome. And Ken Dixon, man, look at all these buybacks. I don't know how he has so many Orioles to share with me. Manny Alexander, another beautiful buyback there. And Chris Tillman. Wow, that is really cool. I don't think there's any significance. You can see that is in sort of a bronze. I don't know if these have been out of focus or not because I haven't been paying attention to the camera view. I've just been looking at them myself. I don't know if there's any significance to some being in gold and others being in bronze. Maybe Shane knows and can tell me about that. Man, that is pretty darn sweet. Thank you so much, Shane. I am blown away. This is really going to help me make the archive set from 2012. I am thrilled with getting all of these. That is a huge, huge bunch of those cards, and these great inserts from that set as well. I did not have any of these Star Wars 3D cards, so these are really cool, really nice backs too. I don't think I'd seen the backs of what these cards look like. That's pretty nice throwback design on the backs. I really like these. These are quite nice. Now you're going to get me collecting other stuff again, Shane, and you always do that. And you're a bad influence. That's all I have to say. Shane is a bad influence. So if you go to his channel, understand that Shoebox Legends is a great channel, but it may influence you to end up collecting stuff that you'd never imagined collecting before. And that's what's happened to me. And I blame Shane completely. For most of the stuff in the card closet, really, that I've picked up over the last 2 or 3 years, it's Shane's fault. In fact, I'm just going to get a sign and put it on the closet. And that way everybody will understand why there's so much stuff in there, why it's packed so full. Shane's fault. Everybody will know. Thank you all so much for coming by the channel today, and a huge, huge thank you to Shane, who I've been teasing a lot in this episode. He's obviously a fantastic person, super generous, and a really just wonderful member of our community. I'm so pleased to be friends with Shane and know him as I do. Thank you again for sending these. Very, very happy about all of these cards. These are just wonderful. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. We're going to open something new, as we often have been doing on Tuesdays. That's our MO on the channel. Open some kind of a new something. And tomorrow, we haven't opened new hockey in a while, so I saw a new hockey product on the shelf just a couple days ago and picked it up. So I'm going to be opening that tomorrow. You can look forward to that. Wednesday, of course, Pack Battle with Average Joe. Thursday is Anything Can Happen Day, and Friday will be Dorking with Dice. We do it every Friday, and it's really... I don't know if it's the best thing we do all week. I'm not sure it is the best thing, but it's certainly one of the most fun things we do all week. No question about that. So I'll see you back here tomorrow. As always, happy collecting.